Nintendo just did something very, very unprecedented. They did a Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase and Indie World Dual Showcase. Like, they did a dual presentation for both of those things. And that was real strange. It's very unprecedented, and I'm gonna talk about the implications of that in due time, don't you worry. But I thought I would start by just rounding up the most significant announcements, at least significant to me. I'm sorry that I'm not gonna care about everything that was there. To be perfectly honest, I didn't even watch it when it was live. I forgot that it was happening, and then I spent the whole time that it was live and the hour before and just the hour after sorting out and recording and editing the voiceover for the Five Nights at Freddy's security breach video that I'm working on. So yeah, I don't really have much to say about stuff like Balatro, Never, Moth, Qubit. There's a few things that don't really interest me all that much. But what I will do is I will talk about the ones that do interest me a lot, starting with Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope DX. This is Shovel of Hope its own game? Is that a sequel to Shovel Knight? Or is it just Shovel Knight again? Because if this is just Shovel Knight, then that is interesting to me purely because I thought they already did this. I thought they already did, like, an enhanced... I feel like they've done 3 or 4 enhanced editions of Shovel Knight, with all the new playable characters and online multiplayer and stuff like that. But if I'm misremembering, or this is not the original, it's a sequel, and it's just an enhanced version of that, then I take that back. This is really exciting either way because Shovel Knight's cool. Shovel Knight's so cool that he ended up in Smash. And I really need to get around to playing that game. I've been meaning to for a while. It's been on the backlog for a little while now, and I need to finally do it. But I already have such a fucking big backlog. I have like a physical stack of 10 games to work through, and that was really me being picky about which entries of my backlog I wanted to tackle first. Anyway, there was also a game that releases on my birthday, I've just realized. Holy shit! It's a game called Europa. It's a 3D action platformer, and it looks really cute. It's got a cute little style. The gameplay looks fun. And I didn't realize it came out on my birthday, and it has a free demo. So I'm almost definitely gonna pick that up. I'm gonna get myself a birthday game on my birthday. But yeah, it looks really cute. I'm always in the mood for more 3D platformers, so I will very, very much take that. There was a release date trailer for The Plucky Squire, which is really exciting. That game looks super cool. And it's getting a physical release. That's happening a lot later than the digital release. And I feel like that might also be a limited run thing. I could be wrong. Let's have a look. I see. No, it actually just seems to be a regular old physical release. Okay, that's cool. Oh, it's only on PS5. Fuck you. Okay, yeah. So the physical edition isn't gonna come out until February next year, but the digital edition is out in just a few weeks, September 17th. So that's really exciting. I really, really want to play that game. It looks so cool. So yeah, I'm probably going to wait for the physical But that's still really, really exciting. And what else is really exciting is Pizza Tower coming today or yesterday, the same day as the presentation. Basically, it shadow dropped. Pizza Tower shadow dropped on the Nintendo Switch. I assume that this is just digital, which is very sad because I really, really want a physical edition. But I've heard nothing but good things about Pizza Tower. It's like Wario Land, but like it's as if Wario Land kept getting games and it had evolved a number of entries, and then that's Pizza Tower basically, and it looks so good. I really, really want to play it. So glad that it's coming out on Switch. It was probably already on PlayStation, and I know that it was definitely on PC, so I probably could have played it already. But it's a 2D platformer. Of course I'm gonna want to play it on the Switch. That's the platformer machine. Yeah, I don't know, I've been getting a lot more into the PlayStation 4 recently, and I'm kind of at a point now where I play handheld mode so infrequently that for cross-platform games, I'm looking for the PS4 version, to be perfectly honest. But if Pizza Tower even is on PS4, I don't know. I will definitely make an exception to that rule here. This game feels like it would be perfect for Nintendo Switch, so really looking forward to that. It's already out, so I could just go get it. I could go get that now. I probably will. Then we got into the partner showcase, so that was all the indie stuff. Then we got into the partner showcase, and we got Tetris Forever, which looks really, really cool. It's sort of like it is a 40th anniversary game of Tetris, which, by the way, 40 fucking years? Holy shit. But it's kind of like it's taking you through the history of Tetris. It's letting you play different versions. I think there was a thing called like Forever Mode, which lets you, it switches you between different styles of Tetris at random, which is really, really cool. And then it also has like documentary clips, like, because apparently there was a Tetris documentary. I don't was not aware of that. I knew there was the Tetris movie, which is like a well, it's not really, because it's got Taron Egerton in it. I don't think he's a documentarian. He was in Kingsman. It's so beyond the point. Basically, there was a Tetris documentary, and this game has unlockable bonus documentary footage, and that's really, really cool. I don't think that had a release date. I think that's just this year. But either way, that's exciting. And the original NES Tetris is also coming to Switch Online, and that's also very cool. Then we got Goat Simulator 3. I forgot about this game, and I forgot that it's the only sequel to Goat Simulator, and they just called it 3 to be funny. So that's fun. That's available immediately. I remember when I was first getting into Switch, I was like, Goat Simulator is a fucking perfect game for this platform. And I had it on my wish list, and then I just never bought it. It was like that and Human Fall Flat. I was like, yeah, these are Switch games. And then I just never did it. And I don't know if Goat Simulator would really appeal to me now. I mean, it's goofy, silly, funny. I loved it on the iPad when I was a kid. So, I don't know, maybe I'd enjoy Goat Simulator 3. I really don't know. And then they did like a sizzle reel. There's a new SpongeBob game, but it's not SpongeBob, it's Patrick. That's pretty cool. I haven't played any of the SpongeBob platformers, because I know they did like the Cosmic Shake, last year? And then they did the Battle for Bikini Bottom remake, which I unfortunately heard was not as good as the original. But yeah, I've never played a SpongeBob platformer, so maybe I should do that. That would make a good video, playing all the SpongeBob platformers. Ah, man. Fuck, I want to do that now. Yeah, that might end up happening. There was Suikoden, 1 and 2 HD remasters. I forget which platform they released for originally. I for some reason want to say GameCube, but I feel like that's not right. I don't know. I don't know much. I don't know enough, clearly, about Suikoden to be invested in this announcement. But I know the people wanted it, so that's good. Oh, then we got the Castlevania Dominus collection, which is the DS Castlevanias. That's incredibly cool. I have not played Castlevania ever, but I've been really, really wanting to. And I've heard that the DS ones, like the GBA ones and the DS ones, they're like the peak of non-Symphony of the Night Castlevania games. So that's really exciting. I'm probably going to get those collections eventually and play through all of them. There's too many games! There's too many fucking games! I don't have time for this. I'm trying to run 3 YouTube channels and be a university student. I don't have time! Then they announced Sid Meier's Civilization 7. I don't know if this was, like, announced before, but, like, this is a new thing, right? This is a new Civ 7, like, Civ 6 was the last one. This is a new one, right? It might have been announced before. I have no idea. But that's cool. There's My Sims. That's cool. That's coming to Switch. I've never played Sims before, so doesn't personally interest me all that much. But what does interest me that much is Five Nights at Freddy's. Help Wanted 2 is coming to Switch, the flat version. That's really cool because I can't get the flat version on Steam to work for some reason. So I can't really play it on Steam. I should probably get a refund for that if I can't get it working. Yeah, fuck it. I'll keep trying. But also I don't have a PS5. I don't have a VR headset, so I've had no real way to play this game. I've played it a couple of times on my friend's VR, and it was really fucking good. So I'm really excited to have this on Switch. It looks like it runs decently well. I know the FNAF VR, like the first one on Switch, that one didn't run great. Like, it was fine. It worked. It worked well enough for me to play pretty much the entire game. So, like, I can't really complain. But you could tell that it wasn't meant to be played with a controller. So, I'm hoping that the transition with Help Wanted 2 is a little bit smoother, and that the game runs a little bit better. But, you know, it's the Switch. It's FNAF. I'm not holding my breath. Speaking of which, Ruin is coming to Switch, finally. And it looks like it runs like complete nutter dog shit. They played like the Monty jump scare in the trailer, and it was running at like 5-10 FPS. It was crazy. So yeah, definitely not going to be playing Ruin on the Switch. I could barely stomach Security Breach Base on the Switch. I got through probably more than most people, actually. I got through like the Chica section, or at least near the end of the Chica section. And then I was like, okay, yeah, no, I think I've had my fill of this version. But either way, it's just exciting to have more FNAF on my Switch, because I love my Switch, I love my FNAF, so it's a match made in heaven. Although I'd much rather play Ruin on PC, so fuck it. There was a new trailer for Epic Mickey Rebrushed. That's cool. There was the whole another sizzle reel. Yakuza Kiwami. I really hope I haven't butchered that pronunciation. This was interesting to me purely because I didn't know what this game was. I have a friend, a fellow content creator, Andy Extra. He absolutely loves Yakuza. And so in talking to him in Discord servers and stuff, it's like, I feel like I should probably play these games, but I don't know where to start. And I couldn't find the original Yakuza on modern platforms. I was like, okay, I guess I'll have to hunt down an original. And I didn't know that Kiwami was just a remastered version of the original. So I'm probably not going to play this on Switch, but now I am equipped with the knowledge to play it on PlayStation 4. So I finally know how to get into the Yakuza series now. I know you're supposed to play Zero first, but like I didn't know where to go from Zero. So I know now. So thank you, Nintendo. You have inspired me to buy a game on not your platform. And that was about it. That was all of the announcements for this Direct. There were a few Japanese exclusive ones, but none of them look super appealing to me. And I'm also assuming that them being only in the Japanese presentation probably means that they're only gonna release in Japan. Could be wrong on that. Could absolutely be wrong on that. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about the Japanese version. So yeah, that was about it for the Dual Showcase. Now, I know I've been rambling for a long time, but I want to really quickly... Actually, do I do this in a separate discussion? Maybe I do this in a separate discussion. Yeah, I'm gonna dedicate a whole fucking thing to this. So, I don't know. Go play Pizza Tower. Go buy a thing. Tell me what you were most excited about from this Nintendo Direct Dual Showcase. And go buy whatever it was you were most excited about. Have fun.